Hi, and welcome to the R2RB Indie Artist Podcast. And today I have with me Raegan Graves. Raegan is a singer-songwriter from Tennessee. Welcome, Raegan. How are you?
Glad to meet you. I'm really excited.
I am so glad. It's nice to meet you too. I have seen you on Facebook a lot and certainly have listened to your music. So I do like to ask two questions to get us warmed up. What is your favorite app on your phone and why?
Well, I love Spotify and YouTube. Spotify because they have a lot of great music, old and new. And I love YouTube because from there I can listen to covers of people singing those songs.
I like that, and I like both those apps as well. If you had a chance to meet one indie artist in person, who would it be?
Well, that is a tough one, but if I had to choose one, it'd be the Flying Beats. They are really supportive to all indie artists, including myself. I actually sing one of their songs called The Villain. It's a great song, by the
Oh, that is awesome. And yes, I agree. They are fantastic. And I just have to say one thing, including for you, I find that the indie are one of the most supportive communities online, offline, and with you included, because I see, you are always supporting and sharing it as well with the other indie artists. But yeah, they're great. Good answer. I like it. All right. So who is Raegan Graves?
I see Raegan Graves as a girl living in the moment who is kind, creative, and a singer who happens to play the guitar. That's what I told my dad before my first guitar lesson.
I like that. And at what age did you start singing?
My parents always told me that I could sing way before I could talk. And then I evolved into the performer I am today.
That is awesome. That is great. And who has motivated you to become a musician?
Actually, it was a show that motivated me. I love it so much. It's called The Masked Singer. I am a super fan. I've always told myself that I wanted to be on that show, so I'm working my way towards that goal. And if I ever get on there, I would want to be a sea lion.
Oh, I love that. I've watched it maybe once or twice, but yeah, they're good for you. All right, well, you'll have to let everybody know when you're on so we can watch.
I will, I promise.
Okay. So when did you start writing songs?
I started writing songs when I was 13. At first, I wasn't sure of it, but my papa said that I got the creativity and the brains to come up with great songs.
He's right. I have listened to your songs and I really enjoy all of them. Where do you find your inspiration for your songs?
I find my inspiration from things that have happened in my life, like growing pains. It's that feeling where you want to stay young, but you can't. You have to grow up. And there's 315, a freedom song where you just can't wait to get out of school, out of work, and just be you. Miss You was a tribute to one of my family members who had passed away a few years back. And Stronger proves that there's going to be lots of obstacles in the way, but you have to face them head on. And Muscle Shoals, that was a song that I made because I actually went there once. I saw lots of guitars and great history about some singers in the past.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome. And Raegan, I have to tell you though, you may be, your songs, I don't always like to refer to people old or young, but you are on the younger side. But your words resonate even with me, for different reasons. I remember being younger and those growing pains, and I'm telling you, at my age, there's still growing pains. So that I really, no, honestly, 315 at the end of the day, with all of us, we all are looking for just to let all the things that we have to concentrate on and work at, be it school, be it work. Again, those words just have hit home with me, and your other songs as well. So I think you have such a broad range with your writing skills. It's just, I can't wait to see what else comes along with Raegan Graves with that. So kudos to you.
Thank you.
Is there a process for your writing, or does it just come to you and you have to write?
Well, first I take a melody, then I take the words, then I take life experiences, and then I put them together into a song.
Wow. Okay. So are there times where things just kind of pop in your head and you have to write them down quick, or do you just take that time to step away from everything to write?
Well, sometimes I get my dad to help me with that. He comes up with ideas on what some songs should be about, then we both come up with the lyrics. Sometimes I go with what's on the paper, and sometimes I come with stuff that's in my head.
Cool. All right. Are your parents musicians as well?
No, none of my family members are musicians. They're more
No.
of freaks.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Sports freaks.
Sport.
I do not do sports. I do not want to risk a bruise.
I hear you. Oh my gosh, you're funny. All right. So, and I'm with you on the bruising. We don't want to do that. You perform in musicals in high school. What drew you to wanting to perform in musicals at school?
I actually started a play when I was 9 years old. It was The Jungle Book. I played Call the Snake. And after that, I got used to theater so much that I've been doing it for my schools and the arts center, in my town.
Oh, wow. Is it something that you want to pursue after high school?
I actually see myself as a singer and an actor, mostly a singer, but
Okay.
yes, I would love to do more of it.
Oh, fantastic. Good for you. So, which is your favorite musical to date that you've been in?
That is a tough one. There have been so many, but I'm going to have to say School of Rock. I played Summer Hathaway. She
Okay.
was an amazing role and an amazing solo. And it was actually the first time my brother was in a play too, so we got to share the same experience together.
Oh, that's fantastic. I saw the picture. There's a picture of the two together, yes? On
Yes,
Facebook? Oh, I saw that. Oh, that's fantastic. That's really cool. And you play the piano. You play the piano. I'm sorry. Yep. And did you want to learn the piano, or did your parents suggest to you to learn the piano?
I played the piano by ear a long time ago. It was
Wow.
mostly jingles and Christmas songs, but when I got to lessons, I learned that there's more to it than just pressing keys. I stopped doing it when I got my guitar for Christmas.
There you
And
go.
it actually taught me so much. And after that, I learned some things on my own.
Very good. So, do you prefer the guitar over the piano, or do you just like musical instruments in general?
Guitar,
The
because I
guitar.
haven't played piano in a really long time.
Okay. And you play the acoustic guitar. What about the electric guitar?
I actually got some lessons for it a few weeks ago. Scott is a great teacher. I'm not quite on the professional road yet, but I'm getting there.
No, there you go. And you certainly will be. What do you like best about being an indie artist?
What I like about it is I get to make my music my own. I can control it, and I can tell a story just by singing.
Absolutely. Do you put yourself into a genre?
I put myself in like pop, rock, and country, which are actually my three favorite genres.
And you get so much support from the indie artist community and your fans.
It is great to have so much support from your fans. It feels like you're in an indie family.
Absolutely. And I know that Burlos band, you are one of his favorites, and with everybody else as well. And you're right, the indie artists are fans of each other, which I think just helps each other out. Even, that's the best way to be, is being able to support each other. Back in April, Melodic Harmony Reviews reviewed one of your songs, Growing Pains. Were you nervous waiting for the review?
I mean, I wasn't that nervous, but I was hoping that they would like it. I mean, reviews are everything.
And I know that working with Melodic Harmony, they've done a great job with doing their reviews.
Yeah.
When you finally received the review, were you glad that it was over? Was it a long wait for you?
I was so happy. They actually liked it.
Yes, they did. And good for you. Would you recommend somebody else to submit their music to Melodic Harmony Reviews?
Yeah, I mean, MHR is a really great review. They can give you such good feedback and they can give you some tips for the future.
Absolutely. And just a little bit from the review I love to read. When listening to Raegan's singles, including the recently released Muscle Shoals, the production quality is consistent, lyrically strong, and descriptive. Miss You definitely stands out amongst the singles due to the beautifully emotional lyrics. Fantastic. Good for you. Absolutely love
Thank
that.
you.
You are welcome. So you have had, I'm sure you have a very busy schedule because I know you are always out at a gig. You're back into school. How do you balance all that?
My parents are so supportive that they let me be a kid first, and we then try to plan a schedule for my school and my gigs. It's not as easy as it looks.
No, I am sure it is not. And now you're going to be a junior, which even means I think junior year is probably one of the toughest years.
It's already become the toughest.
I have a feeling though that you will be just fine.
Thanks.
Besides singing your originals, are there particular cover songs that you like to sing? Do you have a one that you really like?
I love singing Bon Jovi, Miley Cyrus, Billy Joel, Guns N' Roses, and I'm actually looking for some new material, like The Sticks.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
looking forward to playing one of their songs someday.
Oh, the man, that is fantastic. So, are you working on any new recordings?
I'm actually working on two songs. One of them is Southern Summer, which I'm going to record in the fall,
Okay.
and the other is One More Ride that I wrote for my late grandpa, which
Oh,
I'm probably going to do next year.
okay. Do you go in and out of the studios multiple times when you're working on recording a song?
Yes, I go to Arch Recording Studios in Chattanooga. I got a great friend named Tyler. He has a good ear for music and he is so creative. We make a great team.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's great because that's very important. I mean, you definitely want to be able to balance with whomever is on your team. What advice would you give another young music artist starting in the business?
Well, I would say just be yourself, let your music tell a story, and most importantly, have fun.
Absolutely. You got that right. What's next for Raegan Graves?
Well, like you said, I'm a junior now, so I've got school. I'm playing gigs whenever I can, and I'm just going to be a kid who needs a driver's license. My mom says so, but I do not mind being driven around by my mom and dad.
That's a good way to look at it. I have four children. My oldest daughter, when she was ready to get her driver's license, she was like at the door, wherever, the kitchen maybe, with my keys in her hand, and it's like, I'm 16, it's time to go. My son, on the other hand, he was like, "Yeah, I'm fine with it. You want to drive me till I'm about 20? I'm good with it." So he had plenty of friends, and we drove him too. So it all depends. But I like you. You're good. Where can everybody find you? Where's the best place to find on Facebook, Instagram,
Yes, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And they can
TikTok?
also find me on all streaming platforms.
That's right. Absolutely. And if you're listening to this interview, you definitely have to go check out Raegan Graves. Find her, like her, comment, share, stream the music, and buy the music, right?
Yes, the more the merrier.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my gosh, Raegan, is there anything else that you'd like to add to this that I haven't touched on?
Well, I'm actually doing something special in September. It's a Taylor Swift inspirational concert. And
Where
I'm going to sing some Taylor Swift songs.
that is cool. So where will that be?
That will be at the Arts Center across my town.
Okay,
It's a
so
place of plays and art.
together. That's really cool. Is it open to the public?
Yes, it is open to the public.
Awesome. So people can go on Facebook. Will you post about when, where, and how to find you?
I will do it.
Awesome. Awesome. Raegan, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I'm so glad that we finally
Uh,
met, that we finally met up. Are you still nervous?
no, not anymore. I'm good now.
You
Thank you for
did.
having me
Oh,
again.
you are welcome. I'm so glad that we got to do this, and I'll be following you. I am over on R2R Broadcasting and liking, comment, and sharing. So I look forward to you will have one great career. Well, let me ask you this before we really wrap it up. After senior year, what do you think you'll be doing?
I don't really know.
No, not yet. Okay.
I haven't gone to college yet.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Raegan, it has been a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're
It's been a
welcome.
pleasure.